Well, tonight begins a new season of Monday Night Raw. 33 years ago, this show came on the air. I hate to tell you something. Season 32, there wasn't much to talk about except a couple of moments. I hope this season 33 is better than that other one. But I don't know, man. But Triple H still in power. Triple H just doesn't come out claiming and said he don't care about the fans or our families. All he cares about is the people in the UFC, people that can afford their big paychecks and stuff. He doesn't give a crap. He doesn't give a crap about the families or low class families or anything else to buy. That's why these tickets are so high, because he doesn't care. He don't care about the storylines. He never shows up to Monday Night Raw, never shows up to SmackDown, never shows up to NXT or nothing like that. Because Shawn Michaels is having surgery right now. He's not even there. That's Triple H and this other guy doing it. They're not showing up to none of these shows, and that's why they're sucking the life out of the buildings. As much as I give Tony Khan a bad name, at least Tony Khan does show up to his shows, don't he? He just needs to find somebody else to write his storyline so they could make sense. He could beat WWE easy right now with Triple H in power. Because like I told Rebecca this morning, Becky Lynch, we've had an argument today. I said, you know what you're doing? You're coming off as cringe. Because nobody in the real world talks this way. Nobody does. Nobody talks and acts the way they're doing on them wrestling shows. Nobody in real life does that. It's coming off as cringe and boring as like it's true. I can't say certain words on YouTube. I have to control myself. But God, it's hard. My God, it's hard. Unlike him, we grew up in a time where wrestling mattered, man. Wrestling was wrestling. People were glued to their seats every week. Monday Night Nitro, whatever that one was. Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, Sunday Night Heat. The list can go on and on. They were always sold out at every arena they went to. And now they can't even sell out arena. They gotta have fake crowd noises in just to make a crowd go out. And every show is for that crowd. It's not for the people at home. It's for that crowd. That's why they do cheap heat pops with Becky and Seth taking shots at the crowd. That's called cheap heat. And that they only do that for the town they're in. Just like tonight, they're in what town are they in? I can't remember what town they're in tonight. Milwaukee, I think it is. I can't remember. I think it's Milwaukee. Milwaukee, I can't remember. But guess what? They'll say something bad about you, that town. And CM Punk will say something about Seth. And Becky will say something about CM Punk. Then AJ Lee will say something about Becky. I can just about hear the promo now. I mean, this stuff needs to quit. It's so irritating. I can't understand for the life of me that how could somebody standing up side by side somebody for 40-some years, just like I did. I'm 38. I stood by that's a man for a long time in the WWF and WWE. I was Travis Sharp, the man before I had to retire in 2018 due to health issues. But for the life of me, man, I can't understand why somebody stands side by side somebody and write this crap. Polaric, as Bobby Monsoon would say. Oh God, man, how can somebody spend 40 years standing side by side somebody like Stephanie and him, Triple H? How could they stand side by side somebody for 40 years and do this crap every weekend and week out? It's the same show on repeat. It's Groundhog Day. Hey, does anybody know where Bill Murray lives? Tell him to go to WWE tonight and push a clock like this, bam, like this. You ever watched the movie Groundhog Day, you know what I'm talking about. It's a Bill Murray movie. Go check it out. It's a great comedy. But that's what these Monday Night Raw, NXT, and SmackDown are. They're just Groundhog Day over and over again. It's the same show every week as it comes. There's no storylines. Fog Wrestling put out a video today. It was only 10 minutes long. It said WrestlePalooza is going to bomb. And it is going to bomb. But there's no storylines here, man. There's no storylines. Oh, what's the storyline between Seth Rollins and CM Punk and Becky Lynch and AJ Lee? Oh, I hate you. I hate you. I hate your guts. I'm going to break your legs. I hate you because all you did is change your name during my matches. I hate you because you didn't train me good. That's how they both. That's how all it sounds. Oh, I took off the wrestling. I went to therapy, and then the robot crowd says therapy. Bots, we are bots. Wow, man, it's good to get this stuff on my chest. I ain't done yet. I'm gonna take back the title I never lost, yeah. I'm gonna take back the title I never lost, yeah. I'm gonna take back the title I never lost, yeah. I'm gonna take back the title I never lost, yeah. That's Rhea Ripley for you. It's either gonna be her or Liv Morgan. Oh, I took everything from you, Rhea. I did this, Rhea. I took Dawn from you, Rhea. I took the Judgment Day, Rhea. I took Dave Dawn is my man. Dave Dawn is this. Oh, I retired Becky Lynch. Oh, I'm the greatest women's world champion of all time. Ah! That's what she sounds like, Rhea Morgan. Lemonhead. It's either gonna be her or Rhea Ripley that faces Io Sky at WrestlePalooza, because they did not do a contract signing for Io Sky versus Stephanie. What's her name? I can't say her name, her last name. You know what I'm talking about. The woman's over with everybody, but they're gonna screw her over. Just like they've done John Cena. Oh, I can't stand these sons of bitches. What they done to my childhood hero John Cena. They turned him into a livestock. And it's ridiculous. Oh yeah, they turned somebody else I cared about too until nothing but two laughing stocks. Randy Orton and Brock Lesnar. Oh God, man. Oh God. I can feel my blood pressure going now. This show's not even on yet. And my blood pressure's already going to the roof. Oh God. Ugh. Do you remember that? Do you remember these old cartoons where that guy just sit there and beat his head against the desk? That's what I feel like doing. or here's another one for you. See if you can laugh. You remember the Grinch and that big old monkey? I'm gonna stop his pesky memories. I gotta get rid of him pesky memories. That's what I feel like doing with that Monday Night Raw and NXT and SmackDown. Sometimes, anything like my Dynamite collision on AEW and TNA do, because it sounds like that's what I'm looking at. My mind's trying to think, and I insult my intelligence, man. I'm like Tony Stark. I got a genius IQ. And watching these shows, man, gives me a migraine headache every week. Because my brain is trying to figure out what the crap am I watching, man. These are horrible shows. And Bailey, I wish they pulled the dang trigger already. If you're going to turn her into a Bray Wyatt character, please pull the damn trigger already. Bailey's a good actress. She can do both parts. She's done it before. She can do it again. She did it in 2019. Are you all stupid up here? Are you stupid, Triple H? Are you stupid? Because you must be stupid. Maybe you need to take that sledgehammer you carried to the ring so many times in your career and hit yourself in the damn head. Because I think your brain is off. It's unplugged, like SpongeBob's brain. It must be unplugged. It needs to go. Somebody needs to knock it back in there and plug itself back in so it'll send electrical charge up to your brains, your brain stems. You and Stephanie. Nobody. You have to be doing this on purpose. Because nobody does this really. Oh God, you must be stunned. You two must be dumber than well shit. Like Shane McMahon said, you're running this company into the ground. Does anybody remember in 2016 when Shane McMahon said that? Well, guess what? It's coming true now. They're running it into the ground again. Because these two suck. They're bad bookers. But everybody voted them in. I mean, Becky, I call Becky out. You all are complaining now. You talent are. But guess what? You all voted them in. You voted Vince McMahon out over a lie. There's no truth to that accusation against Vince McMahon. There's no evidence at all. I said former employers wanting a payday, because Vince McMahon fired that woman, and I was there that day because I was helping Vince in his later years because he's getting where he couldn't do much of nothing, mind wise. So we had a lot of us helping him out, trying to get the storylines out so he could survive. You all know what I'm talking about. Vince's last years as a booker and a storyteller, he was struggling, man. He had people like me and other people helping him out. So you know what I'm talking about. It's true. Even if Vince is as bad as he is, at least that stuff is watchable. I watched some of it today. I watched Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. Crown Jewel 2021. That was Vince's Crown Jewel. That was the third one he had. And that was good. At least you could tell that there's storylines there. There's no storylines in these stories, man. Nikki Bella, you mark my words, and y'all can write this down and mark it down in your calendars. After September the 20th, AJ Lee will be the same position as Nikki Bella is in. The same position. The same exact position. You mark my words, she'll be in the exact same position. Mark my words. Mark it in your calendars. Whenever Monday Night Raw comes in, let me see what day it is. You mark it in your calendar. I want you to mark it. You mark it in your calendar books. See if this don't happen. She'll go in the same spot as Nikki Bella. September the 22nd. Mark it in your calendar. She'll go in the same exact position as Nikki Bella, doing nothing. Just having bad matches, and Becky will be retaining. Because Becky's not going to lose that belt until WrestleMania 42. If she loses it, then I'm just afraid that she's going. She may be just like she was at the Raw Women's Championship. She may knock it up to about 400 days past her. She don't get pregnant again. So you mark my words, you mark it in your calendar. I give you the date, mark it in your calendar. She'll be in the same position after she wins this mixed tag match. Or worst case scenario, Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins pins both of them and the feud's over. And what's the point of AJ Lee even returning to the company? You see what I'm telling you? What's the point of her even returning to that company if that happens? And a lot of people are predicting that to happen. Seth Rollins and Becky beating CM Punk and the AJ Lee because the Braun Breaker and him winning the feud. You know that. And CM Punk and AJ Lee ain't got nobody to help them. Because a lot of people in that locker room, you don't realize this, hate AJ Lee's guts. Women do. There's Natalya. Becky Lynch hated her since 2015. She said something about Becky's. Said something to these words. Oh, the orange hair one, the four horsemen. She knew about the four horsemen, but she said, oh, the orange hair one. That's what she called Becky, and that started a feud with her and AJ ever since. That's where this feud stands from. What it does. That's how far back this hatred goes. It goes all the way back to 2015. It's not a new thing. Triple H makes everybody's dumb except me because I'm like an elephant. I don't forget things. I got a photographic memory. I can remember everything. So I'll tell you one thing. I wish Stephanie Black, whatever her name is, gets her title match with Io Sky. If Io Sky wins, fine. If Stephanie wins, fine. Because you know what's going to happen. As soon as Perp hits October 11th, I'm going to take back the title never lost, yeah. I'm going to take back the title never lost, yeah. Take back the title never lost, yeah. That's Rhea Ripley's home country. She'll win that title back. And then we had to go listen to her cut her promos. If she wins that title, I'm going to have Becky win the World Rumble in Elimination Chamber live one. I don't care who wins, but I'm going to make sure she don't have that title long. If I had to Stone Cold stutter her ass to Kingdom Come, I'll make sure she don't have that title. Triple H's Golden Girl and Seth Rollins' Golden Boy. I'll make sure Seth don't have that title either. I'll stone him to hell for reason. Hit Kingdom Come and knock him underneath the earth. Hope the dang ground opens up and swallows him whole. What he's done to me for the past 6 years, I wouldn't care if he slaughtered him whole. My God, opened that ground and slaughtered all his, killed the whole generation out. Opened the earth up and hell slaughtered them. A whole generation of people just completely gone. And that's exactly what Triple H treats Seth Rollins and Rhea Ripley as. Golden calf. It was Bianca Belair. I guess that's not the case no more, is it? We ain't seen Bianca Belair since WrestleMania at all. We seen Liv Morgan since she showed interest in the press conference. I'm predicting tonight she shows up. Because don't let nobody tell you her arm was not in a sling. She had her arm like this, down to her side. I saw it. She didn't have no sling on. She didn't have no sling on her arm at all. No, not at all. She's not even injured now. And there had to be a reason why she was smiling the whole time for that press conference. Everybody else thought they was being held hostage, but she was smiling up with it like this. I bet you $1 bill, or if I had $1 bill left to bet y'all, I'll bet you that's what's going to happen tonight. Stephanie's going to be removed, and Liv Morgan and Io Sky's going to have their match. They should have had a Evolution. So that's your Monday night review, your season premiere rundown. I don't know about the matches. That's your rundown because that's what I think's all going to happen. And see if I mark my words, see if I'm not right. And then they may do a better show tonight because they're trying to build up Lesnar-Palooza because they sure ain't done no storylines. If I was Brock Lesnar, I would show up tonight to wherever he's at. John Cena's going to be on Monday Night Raw. Will show up on Monday Night Raw tonight at 5 p.m. More than once. Because Brock Lesnar's got to do something to bring back the Beast Incarnate. They done turned him into a stripper on SmackDown. He ripped his pants. Oh, goodness gracious, man. Like, even thinking about that pisses me off. Because I know Brock Lesnar and John Cena since They were in the old wrestling company before they even come to WWE. I can't remember the name of that wrestling company. They said on SmackDown, but I know them since that then. That was 25 years ago. And them two were going to be stars. I knew that for a fact. They were going to be stars because Brock Lesnar just had this aura about him. He'd go in that ring and pick somebody up, F5 him. 1, 2, 3, it's over. 5 seconds. Same with John Cena. FU, pow. 1, 2, 3, pow. 1, 2, 3, pow. 1, 2, 3. They both were putting on 5-second matches. That company only lasts 5 seconds or 10. You may have a match that lasts 5 minutes once in a while, but you didn't know it wasn't all the time. The companies that me and Becky worked for is I was Scotty Mack and she was Rebecca Knox. And then Bailey was Dina Rose and I was the what was I can't remember what that wrestling name was back then, 2008. I can't remember now. I know what my name was when I came to WWE. It was Travis Sharp. And I become Venom. I painted about half my face right here, all the way down as Venom, like the Marvel character. Yeah, I did that for a while. It's the evil guy when I turned heel before I got sick and had to retire. I'll tell you what happened. I was Money in the Bank in 2018. I hit this right here, the collarbone right here. I'll show you right here. You still can see some of it. It's whipped back in some. I broke that whole thing right across here. And not only that, I continued the match too. And then I didn't know what happened. When I came down on the ladder and hit that part of my head, it caused a concussion. I had to retire. And soon after that happened, I found out I had cancer, liver cancer. So that's the backstory for that. Well, I'll see you all tonight.